welcome to the first ever video of the Liv Stitches knitting and crafting podcast. My name is Liv. I live here in the UK with my husband and small child, and I am not comfortable in front of the camera. So yeah, I am a knitter and crocheter. I do also cross stitch, but at the moment it's mostly knitting. And I thought I'd start a podcast. Yeah, it's not going to be a very professional podcast. And actually, it's going to be more of a vlog channel than sit down podcasts because I have a small child and I don't really have time to sit down and film a beautifully warm and cozy knitting podcast in peace and quiet for an hour. So chaotic footage is what we're going to get. That's fine. Yeah, it is November 24th, Thursday, just after 8 o'clock, and it's the week before Vlogmas. I have decided to do Vlogmas this year as a way to get myself used to filming really quickly, but that does mean I have a lot of prep work to do before Vlogmas. You know, sort of checking I have yarn and needles and willpower to do projects, and yeah, I thought I would take you on the journey with me. My background is baby toys and clean laundry, so that's nice for you. Yeah, I don't know what kind of footage we're going to get, but I'm trying and it's going to be fun. And yeah, we're doing it, because if we don't start now, I'm going to talk myself out of it again. Yeah, chaotic footage, fun stuff. So this morning, I have a friend and her small human coming to play for a little bit later on. But before that happens, I thought I would show you what I'm going to be working on. So the first thing I have is a yarn cozy, one of the Nitty Natty Yarn Cozy Light famous patterns. I have changed this one slightly because I want it to fit 100 gram. Oh, I just realised how gross this hair bubble looks. Let's take that off. 100 gram cake of DK weight yarn, and I have found I can't fit an 100 gram cake of DK yarn in the exact sizes she says on the pattern. The pattern works wonderful. This isn't a 100 gram one, but it works wonderful for 100 grams of 4-ply, but for me I can't do DK. So this I'll knit on mystery wool. It is a 4-ply mystery wool. I'm knitting them on 2.5mm needles, so slightly bigger than the pattern, and I've done a few more increase rounds. We have a few more stitches, but same pattern. So that's what I'm working on, hoping to get some progress on that. Yeah, it's cute. It's, you know, mystery wool. That's what I do with my leftovers. I'm going to turn them into yarn cozies. So I've got this on the needles, but I also need to weave in ends, which is one of my least favourite jobs. Because I made Baby T, my small human, a Christmas jumper. Oh, I'm holding you. Let me prop you, and then I can show you better. Let's try and prop you against a yarn cozy. Excellent. So yeah, I haven't woven in the ends, but I have made Baby T a stripy Christmas jumper, and it's so cute. This is the calendula baby jumper. I'll put the link to it down in the description box, by a wonderful designer called Sandra, and I'm really sorry, but I don't quite know how to pronounce your last name. I'll work on it. We'll get there. But yes, super cute. But as you can see, you have ends to weave. So to weave in ends on this, and I've just finished a test knit for the same wonderful Sandra of her Joyous baby cardigan. Super cute. Has the option for pockets, but I'm not putting pockets on this one. But again, I have ends to weave. So that's my jobs for this morning, as well as sourcing a cup of tea because that hasn't happened yet. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on until my friend comes to play for a little bit. And hopefully I will get a chance to film my knitting progress throughout the day. You have to bear with me a little bit. I'm not used to this. I'm nervous. I'm rambly. But I'm here. So 10 points for me. Yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be good. But I do need a cup of tea, otherwise my enthusiasm is going to run out real fast. So yeah, I'll go do that, and I will talk to you when I actually start some knitting. Okay, so it's quite a bit later on now. It's now just after 10 o'clock. Still no actual knitting content, but what I have done is woven in all of the ends of this jumper that I made for tea. So I was going to tell you a little bit more about this pattern. So yeah, this is the calendula. I've decided that's how we say it. Pattern. Calendula baby sweater. It does come in a kid size as well, so that's like 0 to 14 years, I believe. And I did the straight sleeve option. There's a fuzzy. The straight sleeve option. You can do a tapered one if you want, but I just thought I'd do a straight one for this. I did make the other neck size up so that it would be where we are not in focus. Sort of an oversized jumper on it. It's a generous size anyway. Really nice. And this is just made out of some acrylic red, white and grey yarn that I had. I don't have the ball bands, so I can't tell you off the top of my head. I don't remember either which brand it is, but if I find out, I will add it in the description box. Well, yeah, the pattern has examples of it just in like 2 stripes, like 2 colours striped, but I decided to do 3. So it's like a Christmas jumper without too Christmassy. Not that I'm against Christmas jumpers. But my only thing that I don't like about this pattern is that your beginning of the round is at your centre back, and I tried to do like the lifted, or like the lifted like decreases, but for me that didn't really work. And then my friend Kim, who is over on the Knit Spin Fibre podcast, showed me how to do it. So I did it on the sleeves. And look at that. I don't see it. So, oh no, I misspoke. On here I did the slip, where you slip the first stitch to try it, and it didn't really work. And this one is where you do like a lifted increase, but then you knit it together. Genius. So, but yeah, it doesn't matter to me. And like I say, that little tip for doing a lifted increase, it's fine. I did wash this. I didn't block it, hence why my neckline is flipping over, but it's a baby knit and it's an acrylic, so blocking it might not do that much, but yeah. So I got that done. All the ends woven in, and the ends are also woven in on this test knit that I did. It just needs buttons. This is the Joyous baby cardigan, knit in a it's like between a 4-ply and a DK weight, but the pattern recommends both just to see what gauge you get. It's really cute. It does also, the pattern will come with the option for little pockets, but I decided not to do them on this one because I think with the speckles in the yarn, it doesn't really need pockets. But this Joyous baby cardigan, I think she's planning on releasing the pattern in December, so not long to go, and it's just really cute. The increases on the yoke are pretty much invisible, which is really nice as well. You've got no obvious increase line, so that's really nice. Yeah, so really cute. This will be a gift for a friend. So yeah, just need buttons, and I might knit some little booties to match. Other things I have done since we last spoke is read The Gingerbread Man about 20,000 times, but only the first 4 pages because you're not allowed to read further. And I have drunk 2 cups of lukewarm tea, so that's really fun. Turn you around. Oh, that's not how we do that. Yeah, so no knitting as of yet, but that's okay. There will be knitting later. But yeah, I am debating casting on one of the projects that I said I wasn't going to cast on until Vlogmas, because it's not really a Christmas knit, but I was saving it. I might still cast that on later on today. I don't know. Yeah, I am going to put out my yarn cozy for a little bit now. My friend is on her way over, so they'll be here in about 25 minutes, I'd say. Teeps is napping, so my house is quiet, and I'm going to make the most of this opportunity to try and get some progress done on the yarn cozy. Yeah, that's all for right now, but I will hopefully speak to you later and have some progress on a few things. So I'll chat to you in a bit. So it is now about 8:15 at night. I'm trying to be slightly quiet because my husband is upstairs studying and the baby is asleep, but I thought I would give you a little update on knitting. So I got some work done on my yarn cozy, not a whole bunch, but from this green marker upwards. So it's measuring at about 3 inches, and I think I'm gonna knit the body from this pink marker. Do I think 4.5 for a 100-gram cake of DK? Yeah, not a whole bunch of progress, but some is better than none. And then I found a really cute pattern on Ravelry for something. My village at Christmas are going to be doing a random act of crafty kindness where they wanted people to make little items that could be hung up around the village, and if you find them you can keep them, and there's going to be a little Christmas message kind of thing. So I found a pattern by Julie Williams of Little Cotton Rabbits. You can find this pattern on Ravelry and on her Facebook page, and I think she has a website. Unsure, can check, but these little mini Christmas stockings. This is really cute. There's lots of different designs. They're knitted flat, and then you seam them up the back. But I think I'm going to try one in the round. It's just so cute and so small. So I think I'm going to make a few of these. But yeah, so not much knitting today, but some decisions have been made in terms of my videos. So I've decided that my upload schedule for videos outside of Vlogmas are going to be on Mondays and Thursdays, because I think I actually will have quite a lot of content, and if I try and cram a whole week's worth into a video, it's going to be ridiculously long. So today's Thursday, so I will film over, so we'll do today, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and upload that on Monday. Then I will film on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday in one video and upload that on Thursday. And that's how it will be, and it will match up quite nicely for Vlogmas. So I actually think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's video will probably go up Wednesday night or Thursday morning, and then I will start Vlogmas and I will do a video every day for I think the whole month of December. I think I'm going to go further than Christmas and just take it for the whole month. We'll see. That's quite a lot of videos. I don't know, but it will be, that's my goal. It might change, but for right now that's where we're at. But yeah, so I feel like it's been a productive day, a fairly successful first day vlogging, considering I have no idea what I'm doing or really how I want to do this. But like I said earlier, we're going for it. We're giving it a try. You know, it's great. I'm looking nice and tired, and my hair is just going crazy. But I'm about to go for a shower, and then have a cup of tea and wind down for the evening. I think I'll cast on another stocking. Yeah, so that will be this is going to be my last update for the day, and I will speak to you again in the morning. Hello, good morning. It is now Friday, and it is, let me just see, about 20 to 10 in the morning. I believe in my clip from last night, I said I was going to have a cup of tea and cast on another mini Christmas stocking, but that did not happen. I had a cup of tea and was really tired and went to bed. Oh, do you want this? Yeah, there you go. Well, thank you. I have a small human just here, and I miss Teeps. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I did not cast on anymore, but that is my plan for today. I have a friend coming round with her, a different friend to yesterday, with her little one in a bit. This makes me sound very popular. I promise I'm not. Yes, she's coming around with her small human in a bit. But I'm going to try and cast on and get started another little mini Christmas stocking. I did debate trying to do them in the round, but then I'd have to work out my own heel turn. I don't know. I might still try and do one in the round. Really cute. There are some very helpful projects on Ravelry for this pattern where people have left some very good notes on what they did when they started knitting them in the round. So that's my plan there. I haven't done any knitting on my yarn cozy today. It might be later. It's pizza night for my husband and I today. Friday's pizza night. So we might do pizza and a sneeze and Netflix, a movie or something. So I'll probably work on this whilst we watch something tonight, because it's pretty easy and mindless. Try and work on stockings. Yeah. And oh, I also printed a pattern. Yesterday I said about being tempted to cast something on that was going to save to do during vlogmas and couldn't decide because it wasn't really Christmassy. What that is a fisherman's rib. Yeah, you can have the pillow. A fisherman's rib jumper for tea. But a really fun fact about me is I hate rib with a passion. But you'll see more bad rib choices for me during vlogmas. So that'll be fun for you. But yeah, hate rib. So fisherman's rib, interesting choice, but it just looks so cute and cozy and snuggly. So that's my plan. The yarn for that's upstairs, otherwise I would show you. But you will see it later anyway. So that sunshine is okay. I don't know. That's kind of better. But yeah. So yeah, plan, rambly, try and cast on and get started one of these in the round. And then later cast on a jumper for Teeps. And hopefully I will get some good footage for you today. More knitting content than yesterday is my goal. But yeah, we'll see where we get to. My hair is all fluffy and poking me in the eye. But yeah, apart from a friend coming this morning, I have nothing else planned for the day. So that'll be good. I should get some good progress. Tomorrow we have a very exciting thing happening, which you'll probably see. Not knitting related, but I'm excited about it anyway. Yeah. Oh, I also, give you a little flashy sneak peek of something that I am going to be working on for Vlogmas. I'm very excited about it. Okay. That's all you're getting. I'm excited for this project. It's gonna be good. I have the yarn. I have the needles ready. It's all gonna be good. They are being started on December 1st, along with a few other things. But I won't spoil that for you. Yeah, very rambly this morning as well. But I'm feeling a bit more comfortable in front of the camera now. So that's progress. I'm happy. I'm proud of me. My living room is a sea of baby toys that I probably need to try and make a little bit less death trappy before my friend comes. But yeah, I will talk to you later, hopefully with knitting. Okay, so I have a small knitting update. I've been working on the mini Christmas stockings, and I previously had said I was going to try knitting them in the round, but actually that turned out to just be more hassle than I think it was worth. It's such a small number of stitches, and actually knitting that in the round made it quite fiddly, and I didn't like how when you're carrying your floats you sort of jump from the start of one needle, because it's only sort of a few stitches per needle, and then you could be like in the middle of the next and you've got like the yarn doesn't carry across the stitches because it sort of jumps across diagonally. Wasn't loving that. And with such small little amount of stitches, and for decoration I'm not catching my floats, I'm just letting it go. I think the most in this one I've just done, it was like 9 stitches, but it's itty bitty. So I've got another one done. It's not sewn together yet because I wanted to show you the construction of them, because I think they're actually really interestingly done. So you knit them, you have to use DPNs because of how the construction works. But I'm going to turn you around and try to show you how they look before you sew them up, because it's really quite interesting. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, so it kind of wants to roll. Don't know if I can really do this one-handed, but you knit them flat. So you start obviously here, you do your little cuff for your stocking, then you knit the colourwork chart, and then you do your heel. But you do half of your heel and a heel turn on this side, and then you work the second half of the heel and the heel turn on this side. And then obviously you knit the foot with your little mini tiny gusset decreases, and then you knit the toe, and then there are decreases in here, and then at the end you take a darning needle and you cut sort of a long tail. Take a darning needle, you thread it through all the stitches, sort of bind it closed in a circle, and then when you fold it in half, it's going to be hard to show because obviously those stitches, but you sort of fold it in half and mattress stitch up the sort of bottom and up the back. You have it, a little Christmas stocking. What I did on the last one is I did the loop. It tells you how to do it if you want to have the loop already done, but I didn't really enjoy it, so I think I'm just going to crochet a little chained strip that I'll stitch on. But yeah, how cute are these? They're so little. They don't take very long. I think this one probably took me about an hour in total, if that. You know, I wasn't really clock watching, but cute. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a few more of these, and that'll be what I donate towards the random act of crafty kindness in the village. So yeah, I'll get all that sewn up in a minute, and then I think, depending on when Teeps wakes up, she's having a nap right now, I'll either have some lunch first and then cast on her jumper, or I'll try and cast it on before she wakes up. I'm feeling pretty tired today. I didn't have a great night's sleep, Thea was awake for a couple of hours in the middle of the night. So what I'd really like to do is have a nap. But she's already been down for an hour. I'm not sure she's going to nap for much longer. It's difficult decision to know what to do during nap time. It's such a precious amount of time in the day. So many things I'd like to do with it. But yeah, so that's that pretty much done, apart from sewing. So some knitting content for the day. Yeah, hopefully I will speak to you later after I've cast on and knitted a bit. Yeah, hopefully that'll be done before dinner this evening, and then I will be working on the yarn cozy whilst we watch some Netflix. Something else that I actually really need to start, not knitting related, but I run a book club in my village, and we have our book club meeting on Thursday, on the 1st. It's our next book club meeting, to talk about this month's book, but it'll be anyway. We are reading this Sumo Complex by Bob Mortimer. I haven't even started it. It's not a long book, it's quite big writing, but I do need to read that this weekend. Or well, at least before Thursday. I do need to start that, so that's just on my table next to the sofa to remind me not to forget about that. Yeah. It's a good job I'm a quick reader. That came out as quick weeder, which I don't like weeding, so I'm probably not a quick weeder. But yeah, Teeps had her little play date this morning, and she was desperately trying to play with her little friend, and her little friend was tired and crying and didn't want to play at all. Bless. So not the best play date she's had, but it was nice to catch up with my friend and see how much her little one's changed, because it's been a while. But yeah, hopefully nice chilled out rest of the day until my husband comes home. And yeah, really want a nap. Not gonna get to have a nap, but that's okay. But yeah, I'll stop rambling now and hopefully talk to you later. Okay, so it is now much later. It is almost 3 o'clock. I got my nap, so I'm really happy. Teeps slept for a lot longer than I thought. Don't mind my dressing gown. So we've just woken up and she slept through lunch, so I'm just making some crumpets and we're gonna have a cup of tea. She's having some baby crisp things, these while we wait for the crumpets to be done. And I thought I would show you the yarn and the pattern that I'm going to be casting on. Lighting here is making this look interesting. This is just a charcoal grey DK yarn. I think it's just called dark grey. It's the Stylecraft Special DK. I've got 200 grams of it. I was going to use it for a different project. Pretty much made the whole jumper for Thea. It was a crocheted one. Decided I didn't like it, ripped it out and rewound it. So that's my yarn. And then the pattern, I've just scanned it, so I've got a working copy, is Peter Pan by Wendy, P568. It's quite an old pattern. Through the magic of technology, I'll insert a photo of it if I can work out how to do that. Yeah, so hopefully you're seeing what that looks like. Yeah, so my pattern, I'm going to be doing the second size. I can show you the sizing. Teeps is a 20-inch chest, so I'm going to do this size because it comes up to 22. Perfect stuff. Yeah, God. Excuse the yawn. Yarn, project bag. I'm gonna make a cup of tea and get started. Good morning. it is now Saturday. It's about 8:30 Saturday morning. I meant to film a clip last night and didn't. Basically, had dinner, we watched Riverdale. I did some knitting and I just went to bed. I was tired. But yeah, I did do some knitting. I worked on the fisherman's rib jumper. So yeah, I got this much done. This is the right side. That's my little dinosaur stitch marker that I got at a little village craft fair. Which is cute. Little dinosaur beads. I love him. Really enjoying this actually. For somebody who hates knitting rib, this is fine. I really like the look of rib and how stretchy rib is and all of the uses for rib. I just hate doing it. Rib, picking up stitches and weaving in ends, jobs I can't stand. Which, you know, sort of vital skills really for a knitter. And unfortunately I dislike them all. But yeah, so this is going well. I've got to knit the body now for like 7 inches from where my dinosaur is. So I'm probably going to get a little progress marker and stick that in that row. So you can see how much I get done today, because that's fun. What should we pick? This is quite stretchy, so maybe not something dangly, but at the same time. Oh, I've got a bee. Let's put a little bee. See the little bee? Cute. Let's put a little bee on there. Okay. Bee. Cool. So now I've got 2 markers that I'm marking today's progress. A fisherman's rib already is so lovely and squishy and so stretchy. Don't mind the plaster. I'm fine. My nail's just broken, sort of like down here. Try and stop me catching it. I think it's just going to catch on my knitting instead. Yeah, that is that. Plans for today. Callum is planning on sanding a kitchen ceiling, and there is a village Christmas fair today in the village hall, so I think me and Thea will go at least. Might drag Callum down with us if we can persuade him. I mentioned it last night and he seemed game for it, but now he's got this list of jobs he wants to do in his head, so he might have forgotten about the Christmas fair. Who knows? We'll see. Yes, I'm planning on going to that, and then I think I'm also going to try today to work on a dog that I'm making for Teeps for Christmas. She is obsessed with dogs, loves dogs. So I thought I'd make one. She has a corgi that she got from a crocheted corgi that I made for the Queen's Jubilee that she's obsessed with, but he's starting to look a bit ratty and he's very, very loved. So I'm making her a different dog. Little dog body and feet. I'll link the patterns to this below. It's a free pattern on her website. She does have a PDF that you can buy as well if you want, but it's free on her website. I've got the body, so we can balance him. Body. And we have a head with markers for his eyes. That'd be his head. Quite a big head in comparison to mine, but there's his head. Don't think that's okay. A head. Okay, a head. He has his muzzle, which looks really big. So I don't know, maybe I did something wrong. That's really big. I guess when it's stuffed, maybe I don't know, it's like a mask. It's a muzzle. Floppy ears. Floppy ears. Woof woof. I don't know. I'm not sure about the muzzle, but I'll do it and we'll see. We can make changes, I guess. But stuff my dog back in here. Yeah. I didn't work any on the yarn cozy last night, even though I planned to. I did not. Maybe today. I make no promises, but definitely progress on this jumper, and his dog is my goal. And a trip to a Christmas craft fair. Oh, and the shop. Because we're out of sugar, and there's no sugar in my tea, and that's not. It's not great. It's not great. Yeah, I'm upstairs in a craft. Well, I call it the craft room. It's one of the bedrooms, but it's also got a whiteboard in it. That's not mine. Helpful for crafters, but it's not mine. A mess over there that I'm covering up. Oh, but my spinning wheel. You'll see that in vlogmas. My spinning. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll talk to you later with knitting progress and having been to a craft fair. We also have our new kitchen table being delivered today, so that's really exciting. That's the exciting thing that I mentioned yesterday. My kitchen table. I think delivery of that is between 2 and 6. So, there might be some footage of us building a table. Maybe, if I can convince Callum to let me. It's such a pretty day today. It's kind of cold, but it's bright. I was going to show you, but my window is quite dirty, so I don't know if you'll even see. But hang on, and I'll try and show you. Yeah. Pretty. It's bright. There are sheep, but I don't think my camera's picking them up. They're like way over there. There are sheep. That's my view. It's quite nice. Good evening. It is now 6 o'clock. Almost 6 o'clock. And I thought I'd come and give you a little knitting update. I did get some progress done on Thea's jumper. So I put in the B marker this morning. Done this much. I'm actually going to quickly measure it because I haven't done that yet. So I'm not sure how much more I need to knit. Let's see. Measure from the dinosaur. So it is looking like I have knit so far. I think this fisherman's rib is so stretchy. Okay, let's try not to stretch it at all. About 5 inches. 5 inches. I keep looking at the camera screen, not the camera. 5 inches so far. So it's pretty good. Got another 2, and then I think I start the armholes. Yeah, I haven't done anything else yet. It's been an interesting day. But I did go to the Christmas fair this morning, which was nice, and I got some stitch markers, which is my weakness at craft fairs. Have to get stitch markers if I see them. And there was, yeah, a lovely stall, and they were some people I've bought from before. They were at the Jubilee fair that my village had, and I bought a stitch marker then because I was helping run the fair, and I took some sock knitting with me and realised I was starting some socks, didn't bring a stitch marker. So I went over and bought one, and their prices were so reasonable. They're sort of £1.50 each, or 4 for £5, and they are beautiful. So I got this red one, which I thought was nice and Christmassy, just little red and silver beads, and then this really pretty blue one, like a big bead at the bottom. It's really nice. And this one, which has 1, 2, 3, 5 sort of little bits of gemstones and things. Oh, it's really pretty. And then this one, which is actually a piece of rose quartz, I believe. And a pink bead. So really lovely. Got those. Entered raffle for a Christmas hamper. What else did we do? Oh, I got Thea a little acrylic snowman tree decoration because she got all excited when she saw it, but it did get a little bit broken on the journey home. So we're going to fix him. His arm broke. We're going to fix him. That's not a problem. Yeah, so just a little mini bag of goodies. It was nice though. Yeah, not much knitting. I feel like this whole vlog hasn't had much knitting in it, but that's okay. It will increase. The knitting content will increase. It's just been a strange few days for me. What else has happened today? Oh, the table got delivered. The table is built. We have built 2 chairs now. There are 6 chairs in total, but the other 4 they'll have to wait. We don't need them right this moment. So we've just done 2 for now. And yeah, it took a while to build the first chair. It wasn't super easy. Yeah, it's been a nice day. I was looking again earlier at the dog head, and I think actually the muzzle might be okay. Got to use some creative thinking, but if I shape the muzzle a bit when it's on, can I see what I'm going for? I think it'll be fine. I'm going to take this down with me because I'm going to try and get the other ear done and hopefully some legs. Dog still needs his back legs. That's my goal for this evening, is to get some more progress on him. We're going to watch Riverdale, which I have seen. We are rewatching the seasons I've seen, so that's not a problem. I can crochet and listen and keep up with where Callum's got to. But yeah, that's my update. I think tomorrow I might take the day off from vlogging. I don't know. There might be some clips. I'm just aware I've been editing this as I've been going along and it's already over half an hour. Not bad for a first video. Yeah, I think I might take tomorrow off because I have a book to read. And it will not a very exciting day for you all, trying to read a book. Because I've got a busy few days on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday's the start of Vlogmas, so it's come around really quick. I'm really excited. I'm just trying to make mental lists in my head to make sure I've got everything. I made a few more project bags the other day in preparation for the new cast-ons. You will see in the Vlogmas videos, I'm sure. I've checked needles, I have printed a couple of patterns, I've got yarn. I would like to cake some of the yarn up, but I could cake it up right before I cast it on. I don't have to do that in advance. Or I don't have to cake it up at all. They're not skeins, they are balls of wool, so they could just stay, but it's quite nice I like them caked, it's pretty. Yeah, what else has happened? A whole bunch. I did do a tiny little bit of spinning on a drop spindle that I've had for a while. It's a 3D printed Turkish spindle. It's looking really blue on the camera, but it's not. It's a very teal green. I'm not sure why this looks completely blue. It's not. Yeah, got a little mini start on this. But it's interesting spinning with a drop spindle because when you've been spinning on a spinning wheel for a while, it feels very slow. but with a Turkish spindle. Let me spin a little bit. Ooh, got banged on my leg. Hang on, bear with. The nice satisfying thing about a Turkish spindle is just a little bit more for good measure. It's how you wind it onto the spindle. And it's really satisfying. So I'm going to just butterfly this up my hands. Lip it off, and there's lots of videos that can show you how you do this, but you sort of wrap it around the arm. So I go over 2, under 1. There's lots of fluff trapped on this now because my roving got on it, but over 2, under 1, all the way around, and it makes an interesting little, you can kind of see the pattern, which means when I finish spinning this little test piece, I can pull the arms out and it will give me a centre pull ball. So yeah, playing with this a little bit today, but nothing that important. What else? Oh yeah, I was rewatching some of the clips as I was editing and aware that in some parts I am speaking a bit quieter than others. I apologise, I will try and work on that in future videos. Yeah. Ooh, okay, put this down. Yeah, little Turkish spindle. So I think tomorrow you will get at least one clip. Hopefully an update on the dog and maybe some more knitting. And that might be it for my video, for this video, but I will be immediately starting another one, ready to go up on Wednesday night, maybe Thursday morning, something like that. And then it'll be daily videos for vlogmas. And they'll be much shorter, I think. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'm going to go and have a cup of tea and have some dinner and then get on with the dog. So I'll chat to you all probably tomorrow. Hello, so it is now Monday. I meant to film yesterday and it didn't happen. I was tired, wasn't feeling too good, and I just took the day off from filming clips because I looked an absolute state for most of it. But I thought I'd quickly pop on now before I start today's video for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and give you a little update on my knitting from the last video, or this video. I have just realised that my yarn cozy is downstairs, but it's not finished, so you've seen what that looks like a lot. I don't think, maybe slightly. I worked on this jumper a little bit more. I think in the last clip I said it was measuring about 5 inches. I'm trying to look for my tape measure. I don't know where that's gone. Yeah, I said it was measuring about 5 inches. No tape measure in there. Okay, well, unsure, but I did work on it a little bit, but I think only a few rows, so that's the fisherman's rib jumper. But I do have a finish, and it's a finish that a project that you didn't really see very much of, but I finished Thea's dog for Christmas, and I'm so happy with how his little face turned out. So here he is. Isn't he so cute? I was planning originally to do them all in this white. It's like an Aran weight, but I didn't have enough. But I had some leftover, it's like speckledy Aran yarn that I made a baby hat for Thea with when she was teeny tiny last winter. But yeah, so he is finished. pattern in the description box below. And I'm going to hide him with her other Christmas presents. Yeah, so that's pretty much all of it for this video. Not much knitting content, but I think as I get used to it, there will be more, and yeah, I'll have more to show you, particularly as Vlogmas is starting in 4 days, so there'll be loads and loads of content then. Yeah, this video is going up today, Monday. I'll start my next video after this clip, and then that video, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, will be up late Wednesday night, I think. Ready for Vlogmas to go up. First day of Vlogmas at the end of Thursday. That's my plan. Film, upload in the evening. Film and upload in the evening. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my first video, and I will see you again in my world in a minute, in your world in a couple of days. Yeah, I'm really excited for this journey. I didn't say at the beginning, but you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Liv Stitches. I will put all the details in below. Feel free to go and check me out. Yeah, okay, that's it. I will chat to you in the next video.